Hey there, what's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Happy November. It's November 4th today. Wow, the month just started. It's already the 4th. Welcome once again to the Weekend Wrap-Up. I'm your host, Duke Newark. How's everybody doing? So, this week, first off, welcome everyone. If you're new to the program, if you're new to the Weekend Wrap-Up, if you're new to my particular brand of nonsense, this video is going out to everyone. So, hello, whether you support me or not. If you do support me, thank you. Appreciate you. If you don't, consider supporting, maybe. I post stuff on my Patreon and on my Ko-fi site. Ko-fi is also where I have my store, where I accept commissions. And what else do I do on Ko-fi? I think that might be it. So you can either, buy me a one-time coffee, become a monthly supporter of my Patreon. Both things kind of similar in that, you get access to this weekly video. You also get access to, kind of behind-the-scenes pictures and posts and things when I have something to post or when I have something to say. Cat hair everywhere. I think one of my patron tiers also gives you a discount on the store, so that's pretty cool. But if you have a couple extra bucks to throw my way, please do, and thank you. So basically, what I do here is every week on Friday I do a weekend wrap up where I talk about the weekend review, looking back, what I did this week. Then I talk about the week ahead, so looking forward to what I'm going to do next week. And I usually like to wrap up with a question for all of you. So first off, my weekend review. I finally got this D12, this commission D12. I finally got the face working. If you can see it there. The comedy face. I had to pour this thing I don't know how many times. Tragedy is fun. In fact, it's even inked, as you can see, except for that face. I got void. Well, actually, I didn't get a void. That was the second time and third time. First time I poured it, as I was polishing, it actually just polished right off. So I'm like, uh-oh, that's not gonna work. So I re-poured it. Then I discovered that my mold that I had made had a crack in it and it leaked. So all that fresh resin I poured just leaked out the side. Then I fixed the crack. Then I re-poured it. Then I got a void. So then I was like, God dang it. I re-poured it again, and finally, on the, fourth try or whatever, it worked. So, I'm going to polish this up. As you can see, it's unfinished. There's still some flashing on that. So I need to sand and polish that up and then paint it. And then finally that commission will be done. The other thing I did this week was I poured some of these. These are super cool. These are the Blackest Black dice. So if you follow me on Twitter, also, by the way, I have Twitter, I have Instagram. What else do I have? I think I have like a TikTok, but I don't really post there. It's something else. I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to get a bunch of other things. At least park my name. But it seems like maybe Twitter's going to go in the trash can? I don't know. We'll see. But I know I have a couple of other social medias. I'm not on Facebook. Maybe I should get on Facebook. I know it's all like everybody's, weird racist uncles and like conservative grandparents on there. But maybe they like dice. I don't know. Not on Facebook. I've got a TikTok. I've got a Tumblr. Is that a thing? Yeah, Tumblr's still a thing. I've got a Tumblr. And something else. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the social things go. But anyway, these are cool because these are going to be. Originally, I was going to make them like my opposite dice because the standard dice, that you get in a pack of bicycle dice are white with black pips. So I was like, I'm going to do negative dice, so I'm going to do black dice with white pips. And then I had an idea, since it was Halloween a couple of days ago. I was like, hey, I've got the orangiest orange powder. Why don't I make them orange, black and orange? That'll be sick. Excuse me, pardon me. So that's what I'm going to do. So I poured these earlier this week. And if you can see, some of them are, they're so cool. So basically these, I remade this mold. So my first D6 mold gave me voids all the time. It wasn't very good. After I made that mold, I took the master dice that were just, standard D6s with pips, and I put them in a solution of isopropyl alcohol, and I kind of left them there, and I forgot about them. Well, it turns out, at least with pip dice, mass-produced dice aren't actually inked. First off, when they're cast, they're coated with a clear acrylic varnish to keep them shiny, and then they are go brain, do a thing. The pips aren't inked. They're the wells that are ground into the dice are dabbed with a little bit of glue, and then a little plastic white pip, or black in this case, is dropped into the hole. IPA dissolves glue and acrylic. So what happened with my dice that I accidentally left in the solution of alcohol, all the pips came off, which actually meant that the wells were deeper, which was kind of nice, better for inking. But also it dissolved that acrylic shell, and then I dropped them on the garage floor, so they all got little tiny hairline cracks all throughout them. And so what you'll see, in like this one, it's really, really visible. So what you'll see is in this mold that I made, I used the dice that I had left in the pot, in the alcohol. That's so awesome. For too long, because I wanted those cracks. I wanted that to show up in the mold that I made, and sure enough, it did. Although, now that I look at it, these are actually, they didn't come out the way I wanted them to. Oh well, whatever. Either way, I wanted them to be kind of worn looking, which is absolutely what I got. So, because I wanted for, I didn't want perfect looking dice. So that's what I got. So I'm gonna ink those in some orangey powder paint, and those are gonna be cool. So those are actually, back to my original point, the reason I was talking about Twitter. Those are actually for a giveaway, because I finally hit 100 followers on Twitter. So I'm gonna be doing a giveaway probably within the next week. That's skipping forward the week ahead. Once I get those done, I'll set up the giveaway. So worked on those, worked on the commission. The other thing that I did is I ran the raffle finished up for the candy dice. So I had 3 sets of candy dice. Excuse me, goodness. 3 sets of candy dice. So there was a candy inspired dice, I should say. They're not actual candy, do not eat. 3 sets of candy inspired dice. Caramel apple, so it was green with like bronze ink. Strawberry hard candy, which are red with white ink. And then these that I still haven't finished because someone bought the first set that I made. But these are going to be the lemon drops. So they're going to be yellow. They're actually going to be, I'm going to sand these to knock the shine off, so they're going to be matte finish instead of gloss. So matte finish yellow dice with blue ink. That's going to be lemon drops. So those are, I did finish the raffle. I had a couple of entrants. I also made it so that if you support me on Patreon or on Coffee, you're automatically entered into the raffle. So I think with that, I ended up having 5 entrants, and 3 sets of dice, so mostly winners. But I was going to do that drawing on Instagram live. Wait, Twitter and Instagram? Yeah, said I already have Instagram. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that drive. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. I'm gonna be doing that drawing live probably later today on Instagram. Give away those dice. First winner gets their choice of the 3. Second winner gets their choice of the 2 that left. Third winner gets whatever remains. I was hoping that I would sell more than just a handful of tickets, because, this stuff ain't cheap, and it certainly ain't free. But whatever. Ain't nobody buying dice now, I guess. Not even for $5. So, probably won't be doing that again. At least not with 3 sets of dice. Maybe with 1 set of dice, but not with 3. So I'll get those given away. What else I did? But looking forward to the week ahead. So gonna finish these. Certainly gonna finish those candy dice, because I'll be giving those away later today. Commission should be done. I'll probably be able to finish that up today and get that out in the mail next week. I don't know what else I'm going to work on next week just yet. Still, things are moving along with the new employment with the previous employer. I went down and I signed. Well, I proved that I was who I was with regards to my I-9, which here in the United States is a tax form for what do they call it when you withholding taxes out of your paycheck. So that way, at the end of the year, when you pay your taxes, you don't have to pay a bunch back. And usually, if you set up your withholding correctly, you're always going to get a refund. So, you don't get that immediate gratification. They kind of hold on to your money for you, which sucks because you're not earning any interest on that. However, they also, in this country, they also tax your interest. Oh my God. So that's a thing that I usually do. I set up my withholdings such that they take more money than they're supposed to, but then I get it back in the form of a refund the next year, which is always a nice little bump to the cash flow. So anyway, I signed that, or filled that, proved my identity, and then they're going to send that information along to the employer. Background check is happening. Did the drug test already, so that's happening. So I think I think it's just, administrative stuff that's happening behind the scenes now. So that's next week. That's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much it for me. I will let you get on with your day, but before I do that, it's question time. So it's been rainy and gloomy and cold here recently, in the Pacific Northwest. So my question to you all is, do you like the rain? Or do you not like the rain? Or are you indifferent about it? Good, bad, or indifferent? How do you feel about the rain? Let me know in the Patreon comments. Let me know in the coffee comments. Respond to me on Twitter. I'll probably post this video up there. See if I can generate any more eyeballs coming this way. So let me know how you feel about rain. And until next time, be good to everyone. Be good to each other. Be good to yourselves. Have a great weekend. Peace.